So I just watched the first and second press conference for Jake Paul versus Gervonta Tank Davis. And let me tell you this, beautiful people. I have so many questions and I saw so many red flags from our champion, our Muslim champion, Gervonta Tank Davis, Abdul Wahid. Let me tell you this, beautiful people. What in the world is going on with Tank? What in the world was that? I mean, where is Gervonta the killer? Where is Gervonta the confident, brash, cerebral assassin? What was that? Jake Paul completely stole the show and Gervonta Davis looked like he didn't want to be there. And I don't want to say it, but the man looks broken. The man looks like he has no fighting spirit whatsoever left in him. I mean, listen, the first time I watched Gervonta fight was the fight before the fight where he fought Fonseca on the Mayweather-McGregor undercard. So I've been watching the man for nearly 8-9 years, and let me tell you this, beautiful people, I have never seen Tank like this. And that is why, if you go back to my videos a few months ago, I picked Lamont Roach to beat Tank. Now, why did I pick Lamont Roach to beat Tank? I didn't pick Lamont Roach because Lamont Roach was so much better when you talk about the skills and the mindset than Gervonta. The only reason why I picked Lamont Roach was because of this, beautiful people. I said that Gervonta Davis simply, it looks like his fighting spirit is gone. And when you watch the press conference, I mean, first of all, let's rewind. Where in the world was that? The man signed to fight Roach for the rematch. The man literally started his camp and then just simply pulled out, took a few weeks off, and then announced his fight versus Jake Paul. Like as if there was no rematch that was about to happen. The fight was supposed to happen back in August, last month. I mean, listen. Yes, I get it. Gervonta Davis feels like the world has turned on him and he owes nothing to anyone, and he is absolutely right. Tank owes nothing to us. If anything, no fighter owes anything to us because they keep on putting their lives on the line time and time again. But this is what I truly believe, beautiful people. If you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And we saw this with Devin Haney. Devin Haney was like, you know what? Forget the legacy, forget the championships, forget the accolades. Let me go get the money. Let me go get the clout. Let me go steal the star power of Ryan. And let me get this easy lick. And what happened? He got absolutely destroyed. And most importantly, he got his reputation destroyed. And so many years were taken off Devin's life. And I love Devin Haney. I spoke to Devin many, many times. Actually, the last time we had like a long conversation was on fight week for his fight versus Ramirez. We were planning to pray the Friday prayer together on fight day. So I love Devin Haney. I absolutely love Devin Haney. But we see this happen time and time again. Whenever a fighter goes like, you know what? Forget all the accolades and belts and let me just go for the money. Let me just go for the fame. It always turns out horribly. But like one thing you gotta take in consideration when you talk about this fight. Gervonta Davis. I mean, I'm not calling Jake Paul an elite boxer. I'm not saying that Jake Paul is this pound for pound phenom that's entering the game. No. But what I'm saying is this. Jake is a big, big boy, let me tell you, beautiful people. Jake got power. And Jake, most importantly, is hungry. The man is starving for respect. The man is starving for a chance to gain the respect of the boxing world. On the other hand, Gervonta Davis couldn't care less, to be honest. The man couldn't care less about any belt, any accolade, any type of respect whatsoever. The man feels like that he proved himself. Now, without a doubt, he got charisma, he got the swag, he got what you call the X factor, the it factor. But when he's going to step into the ring on Friday, November 14, he will be fighting someone on fight night who will be over 200 pounds. And let's not forget, beautiful people, the man didn't allow Ryan Garcia to weigh on fight day more than 146 pounds. The man didn't allow Mario Barrios to weigh in on fight day more than 157 pounds. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? That tells you that Gervonta Davis doesn't have the confidence to fight a big guy, a big, strong, sturdy, powerful guy. But because of the money, the insane money, I believe it's being reported that he's going to make between $30 to $50 million, which is absolutely insane. So listen, much respect, get your money, brother. You deserve it. You've taken so many hits to the head since you were like 6, 7 years old. You deserve to set your kids for life. Without a doubt, no question. I will never, ever, ever hold it against Tank. In fact, I completely understand what the man is doing and why he's doing it, most importantly. But I have a bad feeling about this. I have an unbelievably horrible feeling about this for Tank. Jake Paul in the press conference, the man looked like he won the lottery. The man can't believe what he's about to do. The man is so confident. I mean, when have we ever seen Tank not predict a knockout? Not predict a destruction, demolition job? He said, in fact, he literally said this. He was like, there's no pressure on me because there's only pressure when I put pressure on myself, and that is why I'm not saying that I'm going to knock Jake Paul out. Can't you see the red flags in this, beautiful people? Can't you see why I have a horrible feeling about this? And like I said, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'll keep on saying it. I love Gervonta Davis. The man is so charismatic and he is without a doubt one of the biggest stars in our time. Your time and my time. I mean, what? We only had Tyson Fury, Joshua, Canelo, Tank and Bud. Like when you talk about like global names, and even Bud, like the man is still, he just reached the global stage when you talk about superstardom. So listen, I get it. I completely get it, trust me. But the size difference is absolutely ridiculous. Their face-off. I mean, even Tank reached out to Jake Paul to shake his hands. When have we ever seen Gervonta Davis get disrespected by someone so much and he ends up extending his hand for a handshake? That's not the Gervonta I know. That's not the killer that we all grew up watching. So when I say that I have a bad feeling about this, it's not because of the skill difference. Jake is so much more talented. Of course not. But listen, these are the facts. When you bring a guy like Jake Paul, who's probably 220 plus off season, off camp, with knockout power, with a massive head, massive stature, thick, dense, girthy guy, and you bring him up with a guy who's freaking 5, I don't know what Tank's real height is, but what is he, 5'3", 5'4", 5'5"? I doubt it. The man is so short, he's so small. Forget his height, but the man's stature, I mean, yes, he does carry a punch. He does carry a punch and a half. But if his power carried, he wouldn't have put a rehydration clause on Ryan, and he wouldn't have put a rehydration clause on Mario Barrios, and he wouldn't have fought a 30-pound champion in Lamont Roach in his last fight. And if Lamont Roach, a 30-pounder, was able to wobble Tank, I promise you, not only can Jake Paul wobble Tank, but he can definitely knock him out. Unless Tank just keeps on circling and boxing his way, like stick and move, and would just wait for the perfect counter. But what type of fight would that be? And now they have like judges scoring the fight, so a winner will be declared, even though the fight will not go on both men's professional records. But doesn't Tank have any like pride? Do you really want to lose by decision to this guy? All I'm saying is this, beautiful people. All I'm saying is this. I have a horrible feeling about this for the Gervonta Davis side.